Am I the asshole for emptying out my dad's estate, basically making his will useless? I, 48M, have helped my father keep his business afloat for years. I didn't mind. His support when I was young is the only reason I am where I am in life financially. I was able to graduate debt-free and start my own business straight out of university. My stepmother, on the other hand, was never my biggest fan. She thought I should have done more for her and her sons. I was already out of the house when my father married her, so I never felt like I owed her anything, much less her useless kids. Both of my stepbrothers ended up working for my dad's company, but they are useless. They spent most of their time servicing clients, taking clients to lunch and golfing with them. Stuff like that. My dad needed help a few times, and rather than let him go under or go to the bank, I gave him loans at a very low interest rate. That way, if he couldn't pay me back, I could write them off as bad debt and get a tax deduction. I know now that he never mentioned the loans to her or her kids. And when I say kids, these are men in their 30s. My dad got sick 2 years ago, and my stepbrothers actually had to work. The company was pretty solid now, and they couldn't screw it up too badly. My dad and his accountant were still in day-to-day control. He just couldn't go into the office. 6 months ago, my father rewrote his will. He left everything to my stepmother and stepbrothers. I was left token sentimental gifts. I don't need the money, but I could smell the bullcrap. So I sold my loans to a business competitor of my father, with the provision that I would personally make the payments until my dad passed away. So basically, they get the company when my dad died. I got my money back, so I was happy. When my dad passed, I got my stuff from his estate. Just photo albums and other things of that nature. My stepmother got the house and a retirement fund, and the three of them got the company. They came to me about the loans after they figured out how much my dad owed me. They wanted to keep the same deal. Basically 1% interest and really lax views on collecting payments. I told them that I had already divested myself of any involvement with my dad's company and that they had to deal with a different creditor who would probably want to collect in full or renegotiate. They think I'm an asshole for saddling them with debt instead of the solvent cash cow they thought they were getting. It's still a viable company and they can go to a bank themselves and get a loan to pay it off. Then they have a company that has debt payments to make. Lots of good companies like that. Also, I think I exaggerated in the title. I didn't empty out the estate. My stepmother has enough money to last her until she dies unless she spends it foolishly on herself and her sons. And my stepbrothers both have shared in a good company that has an excellent accountant. If they actually decide to work, it will support them and their families forever.